Oh boy! It's Fire Emblem 6!
Indeed. The one us Westerners never got despite the promotion of Roy and Melee.
Yes. And wasn't the PAL version that specifically said that it might be coming to a game soon? Because I remember...
Apparently, but we never got it in the end, so...
Yeah.
Which I find weird. If you're going to promote a character, and like in a game like Smash Bros, it'd be odd not to receive the game for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially the Smash Bros was Roy's first appearance before he actually got his game a couple of months afterwards.
Yeah. But we got Blazing Sword in the end, and well, that was certainly a good one to get.
Yes. Got my Japanese copy in my hand right now of Blazing Sword. Reckon okay.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, I got it for cheap on eBay.
Define cheap.
It was about because the guy that I got it off was one of these ones where he sells them all for cheap, so you don't get the terms and customs. So I only got it for about £10.
That is cheap, especially for Fire Emblem. Never seen anything that cheap.
No, I mean cheapest I got my English copy of Fire Reckon OK was about 15. And that was after one copy got lost in the post, and that was £10 down the drain. Yes, and this is just it's.
Yeah, make a game about this. Come on.
Yeah. Been watching that video earlier.
Yes, I want that game. Come on.
I'm sure everybody who likes the Elite games surely wants this.
Well, to be fair, I think, this type of game just work really well. Just like Blazing Sword did, could work as a standalone, but also really help introduce new players. It could be a game that just caters to everyone.
Yep.
Plus, again, they go so into such detail. Why not just go all the way with it?
Yeah. Yeah, and this is because 6 was the first time that we actually see Elite. We have to have a little introduction of every single continent.
Yeah. It looks bigger in Blazing Sword.
Yeah. Well, they added a couple of places in that weren't in Binding Blade. Like where Lyn is, where she's strangely absent from this game. I wonder why.
Yeah, I'm not sure why either. I mean, they got Hector and Alewood in it. Why not Lyn?
Yeah.
Do you think they came up with Lyn after they made this game?
I think so. That'll probably why. And it's just because they obviously I think they made 7 in mind of actually releasing it elsewhere in the world.
Yeah. It'll be our first Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
So we had to go in, with a brand new story and stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah. Also the first couple of chapters are using the old patch for the English. However, after the thing, it's chapter 6. It changes to the chapter 7. It changes to the one that's got the names are now in tone with what Nintendo has officially localized some of them as.
Oh, okay then.
That's why a character coming up in the next chapter after this has got a different name than what it is in Awakening.
Oh right. How did you find the English patch for this game? Because one of my fans sent it to me.
I found it because I'd got best villain.
Nah, third best.
Yeah. Well, in terms of how powerful he is, I mean.
Again, I don't think he's the most powerful, but he's powerful.
Yeah.
He's just awesome. I loved him. And I find it ironic that in Blazing Sword you save him, yet in the end he does all this. I mean, I get it, but still, it's like, we saved your ass, man.
Yeah, and it's so unfair. The UK English version omits the secret ending that you get automatically in the American version of Blazing Sword.
Yeah, I had to look that up on YouTube. I didn't realize there was a secret ending.
I knew of it because I had the Japanese version. Well, unfortunately, because how to get that ending, and that is you link it up with a complete save file of Binding Blade.
Yeah, and then you get the ending.
Yeah. But I found this because I was just looking through it because I got the Japanese copy, and then because I wanted to find out the actual story, not just the Japanese text, because I can read a little bit but not much.
So when did you get Blazing Sword? How long ago? Sorry, not Blazing Sword, Binding Blade. How long ago?
I got it last year.
Okay, I got it a few months ago.
Yeah, I've got my, because I've got it, well, it wasn't until like this year I finally completed it with the Sakaean route. Because I just love the nomads in this game.
Oh god, yeah, Sue and is it?
It's translated as Shin sometimes and sometimes it's Sin.
Okay, well, whichever one. The nomads in this game, they made me respect them so much, and Sue is my favourite nomad.
Yeah,
so good.
It's a shame Wrath kind of got the bad end of the stick in Reckon O'Ken, you know, where he barely gets any use nail, and he comes at like under level compared to the rest of them, unless you just grind them against Lundgren.
That's true, but Wrath is still one of the best units in that game.
Yeah.
But Sue just shits on everyone. Sue was like my best. I think she was my best character in the entire game.
She was basically my Myrmidon for the whole thing. Like she just critical hitted everything. It was amazing.
It's ridiculous. She was my Myrmidon, and she's not even a Myrmidon.
I know. Well, in this game, Myrmidons and nomads come from the same continent. That's the only with the madness of Blonde Mount. They're attacking us.
Oh god, why do I have to be ill? This is just what happened to Hector's brother.
And look what happened to him.
Yeah, yeah, see, exactly. Not gonna go well. That would have been hilarious, because if Ali would had his levels for Blazing Sword, he could just like literally walk up to the field and say, "Hey, cut that shit out."
You see the critical hit animation from when he's a Great Knight.
Yeah,
Whack.
that would have been so weird. Where it's like this one illness, suddenly Ali Wood is like lower than level 1.
Yeah.
He becomes Sophia.
Funny you should mention her.
Yes.
You wouldn't believe why this took me so long to record this.
Were you grinding Sophia or trying to keep her alive?
Both.
Ah.
Let's just say chapter 14 had like three retries.
Chapter 14 is ridiculous. I don't know how people could do it normally, like without save states. In the poor Japanese gamers.
I did it with my Japanese copy, but basically it took Gonzalez to critical hit everything. That was it.
Ugh. That chapter's so poorly designed.
Yeah, I mean, what made it even worse for me is that a brigand with a killer axe got a critical hit on Gonzalez and took him down to like 1 HP.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Again, there's something I did say about this game. It has the worst RNG. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Absolute worst.
Then the axes in this game, it's...
Yeah, it's like, oh, you've got 20% chance of getting hit. You're gonna get hit.
No matter what. So which armor knight did you use? I used
Wendy.
Oh, how did she turn out?
I got Wendy quite late, but Wendy just looked the coolest to me, and I did train her up. Mm-hmm. I know she's got crappy skill, but she makes up for it. She's got pretty good speed for a knight.
Yeah, that's... Is it as good as Oswin?
Well, again, everyone had a go at me for that. When I said best knight, I said it was Gillian. Everyone's like, no man, it's Oswin. Oswin is the greatest knight. Yeah, Oswin's cool, but there are better knights. And melee is really fast for a knight.
Yeah.
Oh, and in Radiant Dawn, Gatry's really fast.
Yeah. Brom, if you get lucky in Path of Radiance, can be quite good. I was using him in my recent playthrough of Path of Radiance.
Well, lucky you have Path of Radiance. I'm still trying to find that game. Well, a legitimate copy.
Yeah, try France. They seem to like to hand them out for 40 quid. That's how I got mine. Thanks, Christmas money.
Start with the Cavaliers. You can't go wrong.
Nope. Configure. Need to pick. Yeah, and I don't like. I think it looks quite. I think Fire Emblem looks really boring without the animations on.
Pardon?
I'm saying that without the animations, like it looks like with just the map animations and not the.
Yeah, it's weird because the animations are really well done. They're really over the top and ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not.
That's part of its identity.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Genealogy of the Holy Wars, how they did it as well. Like how you could see like the enemies, like if they missed it, like they can if the enemy missed, you kind of parried back and then hit them, and then if you missed them, they kind of like they would gradually go back as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played that one, so I've got no clue.
I've only played about most of the first chapter because the first chapter
Dodged an axe. I call bullshit.
it wasn't save states. I swear it was. No, I didn't use save states because it would have been you would have been able to tell if it. Well, no.
Hey, if I ever do one of these, I have no problem using save states for chapter 14.
No. I used save states for chapter 14 a few times, like just when Sophia was in bad positions.
So like always.
Yeah. Every chapter save state. Next chapter save. Next turn save state. Next turn save state.
Yeah, you got to save state the moment you move a unit.
Yep. Just in case that RNG gets you.
The RNG will always get you.
Yep. Also, fun fact about the brigands.
You dodged it again!
Yeah, Lance's was quite good in this chapter for mostly.
Lance and Alan are really good cavaliers.
Yeah.
They're very reliable.
Oh, there we go. There's that hit.
Ah, finally.
But
time.
but the Japanese name for brigands is actually mountain thief.
Ah, brigand sounds better.
Yeah.
So out of Lance and Alan, from what I've gathered and played the game, Alan's a lot stronger but slower, and Lance is faster but has less strength. They have about the same skill, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but then again, Cavaliers have always usually have balanced stats.
Yeah, they do. Gotta train up Roy somehow.
Yep.
I swear to God, man. Roy is like next to useless in this game.
Yeah. Until you get to the quote the end game when he's promoted, he can one shot the final boss.
Spoiler warning. That's not going to be for the next like 20 chapters.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're going for the good ending or the bad ending where you never see the quote unquote final boss.
Yeah, worst final boss I've ever faced. Well, in Fire Emblem at least.
Yeah.
Sorry, that final boss was pathetic.
Yeah, the Fire Dragon in Reckon Ken was harder.
Any final boss harder. Grimmer was harder.
Yes. Grimmer took 5 retake. When I was playing it, it took about 5 or 6 attempts just to get to it.
Yeah, getting there's the hard part. Fighting him is the easy bit.
Yes. And the Fire Dragon, and because of how annoying it can be to just get up to him, that took about 10 attempts in itself. 2 for the actual boss after I realised I can just rescue Arthos, get his HP down and then just go from there. Just get Eliwood, Lyn and Hector in for the final kill.
Do you stick with Marcus or do you get bench him after a while?
I bench him once I get the chance. I just put him in there because it was more to just protect my units rather than take the kills.
Using him, yeah.
Yeah, the only paladin I would really use is Titania in Radiant Dawn because you need to use her.
For me it's Titania and Seth.
Yeah.
Because Seth is awesome.
Yeah, Seth is good.
Plus, he's one of the few that can actually last at the end game. Because while I like Frederick from Awakening, after about chapter 15 he sucks.
Yeah. He was the first death in Awakening for me.
Mine was Lissa.
Well, when I say about that, like the first official one, because it was the I can't remember the chapter, but it's the one where you're going after the warlords. I can't remember his name.
Wallheart?
Yes, him.
Yeah, that one when you got to fight all 3 of them, and you missed with 79.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, don't worry, Walt gets better.
Well, to be fair, Walt's fine, and then you get Sue, and suddenly no need for him.
Yeah, well, I like to have a diverse range of archers.
With me it depends. Like, I don't like to have too many archers on my team. Usually I'll just stick with one. So, well, in this case I had 2 because I also had Sin.
Yes.
But in most Fire Emblem games, I'm usually a one archer type person.
Yeah.
One archer type.
Well, Rebecca.
Oh, Rebecca.
Yeah, I like using Rebecca as well, but my last.
Oh, see, look at that. 39 got hit.
Yep. Yeah, my last playthrough of well, it was the English version. Will turned out really good, but In my Japanese version, they use Rebecca all the way.
Okay. I mean, I've got nothing against Will, I just prefer Rebecca.
Yeah.
Still ain't no shin on.
Nope. Nothing could beat Shinon. Well,
And suddenly Marcus is purple.
yeah. He was orange before. What
Yeah,
happened?
now he's purple. And he's old!
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that in this game where they made them look really young in Blazing Sword, and then in this they look really old, and it's like, okay, what happened?
20 years, 20 years could be a bitch. To be fair, I always thought Roy looked 16.
Yeah. Well, there was actually Eliwood, Lyn, and Hector. In the Japanese version, they were all around 14 and 15.
So they were in their 30s about this.
Yeah.
They look terrible for 30.
Yeah. It's...
Again, I'm sorry. I bet once they got home, they aged really badly because of all the battles they've been in.
Yeah. Well, I still swear they just recolored Lloyd's sprite for older Eliwood in the secret ending.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This is why.
No, Lance has taken one hell of a beating.
Yeah. This is why nobody does Binding Blade that much. Or tries to acknowledge it because of the RNG.
Yeah. Yeah, Binding Blade, aside from Shadow Dragon, I find is the weakest. Still a really good game, but
Yeah.
out of all the Fire Emblem games, you know, it's not one of the strongest ones.
No. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Mystery of the Emblem where you can't double with a javelin because of how much weight it's got.
Fuck logic, this is video games.
I know.
I'll double with a javelin if I want to.
And look cool doing it.
Unless you miss.
Yeah. Which can happen most of the time.
Do Lance and Alan become paladins, or do you
Yes.
just... Okay, cool, yeah. 'Cause that's what I did as well.
Yeah, I use both of them.
Nice.
Just need to bait them, and they come running to me. Marcus is not the Lord.
Indeed. He certainly looks old.
Yeah. I think the only English Fire Emblem game I don't have is Radiant Dawn.
Really?
Yeah, well, I've not got it, but I've got it downloaded onto my Wii. So
Okay.
I've been playing it, but I was playing through normal mode, and then I got stuck at when you get the Dawn Brigade again.
Oh, in part 3?
Yes.
And you're fighting the Lagoos, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's like, why do I have to go back to these guys? I love the grown mercenaries.
they're so awesome and so powerful.
I know, the Dawn Brigade's like, why? Just why?
I had to drop down to easy mode because of that, because I wanted to record it along with it, you know.
Fair enough. No, I've always stuck with Radiant Dawn. Well, it's called normal mode in the English version, when it's actually the hard mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was able to beat it just fine. But it really did test my patience, and God, it's so long.
I know. Lance, stop taking the beating.
How is Lance still alive after this? What do those vulneraries do?
Well, I have no idea. And the Cavalier's Japanese name is also Social Knight.
Social Knight.
Yep. And that's why like all the other kind of ones, that's why it's like Great Knight, because you know when it, you know, and funnily enough, the Ranger's Japanese name is Forest Knight.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. Still don't like how they did the sword animation. Love that they kept the bow animation the same as Nomadic Trooper, but the sword could have been a lot better.
It does look like they're kind of slapping you with it rather than actually trying to kill you.
First critical hit.
It's like bad boy. 2% crit. Why not?
Because the RNG works like that.
Now watch how the enemy gets a 1% crit and somehow does it 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Brigand. Rah! I love the Brigands anime, the Brigands critical hit. It's so cool to see.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's it's like they just put the arms up in the air. They just cry really loudly and then just whack the axe right into the.
Sparta!
It is a bit like that. This is Sparta!
This is Emblem!
This is him. Yeah.
So who are you going to fight the boss with?
Well, I like to kind of grind a bit with them. Get as much EXP from them as I can. With
Oh, you're one of those people who like, that just grind bosses and to do all that stuff.
Not all the like I will kill them eventually. It's like I'll maybe get like a level or something for one of them and then just kill them. You know, that's.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it just depends if they move. No.
And there's your level.
Yep. Strength and skill. Yay, and HP. No.
I swear every time a Fire Emblem character levels up, they always get HP.
I think it's usually the highest one of the highest stats for the
High score.
yeah, highest growth rate. I mean. Can Roy do anything? Yes, but he'll die if he takes a hit.
And all you should have done is just stood there, use the vulnerary and wait for him to retaliate.
Yeah. Or I could just try and double him with something else because he's got a steel axe. Why he's got a steel axe in the first chapter of the game, and
oh, you missed it 80%.
yeah, that's
what, and he hits you out of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, this is where a save state was made.
Because fucking hell, grinding play. What is it with your RNG?
Why did you have to have the bugged RNG? Because you could have been a really good game. Well, it is still a good game, but it's
Could have been a bit more tolerable game.
yeah. Maybe not have Sophia start at a low level. It would maybe help as well.
Yeah, I swear the only way to get through that chapter is to use barrier, that way she won't get hurt by magic attacks.
Yeah.
But even then, she'll keep missing.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time we used Sophia, critical hit from the enemy.
Of course.
And it was
that bad.
yeah, and it was a thunder mage is to use Radiant Dawn terms. In Papa Radiant's terms, it'd be a thunder. It was a thunder mage.
Yeah, I always wondered why they did that. Why did they split the mages up so? I think it was for the Lagoos, but still.
Yeah. But then again, all the mages can use like the same magic, like the same magic.
Just some of them from much higher ranks.
Yeah. Because
Hashtag also the hashtag Ileana.
yes. I wonder if he'll mess with this. Nope. Of course you don't miss this with a 67, but I have to miss with an 80.
Yeah, hit with a 67 bow, miss with an 80 sword. At point blank.
Yep. And I do kind of miss from Papa Radiant's Radiant's Dawn with the skill that lets the Cavaliers move.
Panto, yeah. I love that skill so much. It makes so much sense.
It does. I mean, I know you can do.
Finish him with Roy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Once I trade and get a vulnerary. Oh no, I've already got a vulnerary. I forgot about that vulnerary, that's probably why.
Lords always... the Lords usually start with what's-its-faces. Elixirs.
Not really. Well, Lynn started with a vulnerary. Ellie would start with a vulnerary. Erica started with a vulnerary. Ike...
Ephraim has Elixir.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's because it's the only guidance chapter of the game.
Ike has a vulnerary, but in those games the vulneraries are really good because you get 20 HP back and you can carry up to 8 of them.
It's in Path of Radiance it's the usual 3 and it's 10. 10 it was because it is basically a glorified GBA game.
Yeah, well it was in the same development time as Sacred Stones.
Yeah. What the? So strong! Oh, it's strong.
If you lost to Roy, you are pathetic.
Yeah. Let's see that level up. HP, skill, and speed. Where's the strength?
Yay.
Now, where's my healer? Oh wait, I don't have my healer yet.
Yeah, I don't think you ever start a Fire Emblem game with a medic.
No, Father Liliana. However you pronounce her name.
Took you fucking long enough, Roy.
I'm dying of an illness here. Please.
I would have killed them all. I would have killed them all if I was okay. What's your excuse?
Where's my lance? I'll take them all down. If it...
Fuck the lance. Give me the rundown.
Yeah. Where did I put that again? Well, Lena did...
Yeah, where did he put that? Yeah, I'm sure he left it in the basement somewhere.
On fire.
Yes.
Because you got half the fire, chaps, if it's the blazing sword.
No, you need to fix my shoes, damn it. You can't possibly take on this army alone. Have you seen the Wyvern Riders?
Ike, stay back! Sorry.
That didn't...
Sorry, Roy, stay back!
Why? Because you can't do shit.
Just stay in the sidelines, just go into the arena, grind your levels up, and the rest of us will take care of it, don't worry.
See, that's the worst bit. Even if you do grind Roy, he'll promote it so late that you'll forget about him. Literally, there were so many chapters I went through where Roy's just there.
Yeah.
It's like, Roy, just hurry up and conquer the thing, we'll kill them all.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you just keep on the sidelines, and it's like, plus you've got your bishops dealing light damage, you've got your sages with all the other type of magic, your shaman, your druids, your paladins, and then there's just Roy.
Yeah. To be fair, in this game, bishops are OP.
Yes.
Bishops are ridiculous in this game.
It's a shame you can't. Well, I've never been able to get them up to S rank in light magic, but they're still quite powerful.
Do you wait to level 20 to upgrade a bishop, or do you do it as soon as they're level 10?
I do it as soon as they get level 20.
Oh, for me it's 10 because it takes too long to get to 20 with bishops. Because again, you can only get points for like healing.
Usually for me because I like to heal up every HP. They're the first ones to promote.
Well, with me, with every other unit, it's always get them to 20 first because I want to max out the levels. But with clerics, I'm perfectly happy to do it in 10.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Now get the fuck out.
Please, I don't want to get my illness on you and have us both die and then no story.
As if feels gonna win anyway.
It's not like you should try or anything. It's not like you should just die in the way.
You know what would have been hilarious? If Hexa still had his stats from Thing, he would just take down Zephyr like bitch please.
It would just stab him once with the sword and it's just like, is that all? Is that really all?
Right? Just swings the axe and cuts and cleared in half. Lilina's another pretty damn good unit. The ultimate glass cannon.
Yeah.